Okay, YouTubers, what I'm going to do is go through a procedure on how to basically get a stuck axle out of an 8 or 9 inch Ford rear end. What you're going to need is a 5/16 by 4 inch long full threaded bolt. You're going to need washers like that, and you're going to need 4 of the nuts to go with it. And I will show you how to proceed. So this assumes you've already taken the brakes off. If you've taken the 4 mounting plates off that hold the axle in, which is this one right here. And so what you're going to do is you're going to take one of these bolts and you're going to go down through the brake drum until you get about so far. Okay. Then what you're going to do is you're going to put the washer on and one nut, and you're going to thread that on there. Okay, and because these have already been used once, they're going on a little bit tight. I'll explain that in a minute, but basically, and then of course you have to have the right wrench, which is a 9/16 and box end, or you can use the ones that have the ratcheting feature onto them. So basically you just get those going on there. Bear with me. See if I can get it past that edge. What happens is as this gets put together, and I'll show you what happens. So here's the other thing: is you're going to spin that nut and then you're going to feed it through the retainer plate. Okay, and you're going to spin this nut down. Okay, and then before you get to the end, what you want to do is take another nut, okay, on the other side of that retainer plate and stick it on, which can be a little bit of a trick. And you want to thread that on, but you don't want to thread it on all the way. In other words, what you want to do is put it on so that what happens is the nut is what ends up pushing against the axle flange and not the thread. Otherwise you won't get this apart. Okay, so you get that far. Rotate the axle flange until you get to a flat spot, and then you spin this nut down. Okay, and that's that part right there. Okay, then you do the same thing on the other side. Okay, which is, you know, find the place as far, like 180 degrees if you can, which it's not possible, but at least as far across from each other, and you repeat the process here. Okay, so this goes like that. 9/16 again. I've actually found this on the Vintage Mustang forum. So this isn't an original idea, but it was one of the few. In fact, it was the only one that I really found that didn't require some other tool or heat, or, you know, some other, you know, idea that people have. So then again, you can see you got the washer, the nut, feed it through the retainer plate, and then stick your last nut on there wherever that went to. It rolled away on me probably. Let's see if I can get this on here a little further. Well, that's kind of aggravating. Okay, it's not going to go on, because you really do kind of beat up the threads doing this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back to this after I get this all set up.